Imagine right now, what does the apocalyptic destroyer of worlds look like?
Stop thinking, because you're wrong. It's these pudgy pink terrors. Kirby, Nintendo's floating puffball of never-ending cheer and dreams.
And Majin Buu, the most vicious monster in the Dragon Ball universe.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle. Over 1,000 years ago, an epic war waged throughout the universe. The legendary Star Warriors battled against the vile nightmare for the freedom of everything that ever was. Ultimately, good prevailed, but at the cost of many, many lives. Yet, one infant Star Warrior escaped the carnage, destined to awaken a millennium later and save the galaxy. His name is Kirby.
Hi!
Wait, what? The cute and cuddly pink puffball who lives in Happy Land? Are you sure you're reading the right backstory?
Yes, he crash-landed on Popstar, the most confusingly shaped planet ever, and has been defending the Kingdom of Dreamland ever since.
But look at him! He's just so adorable and cuddly. He couldn't hurt a fly.
Kirby is a ravenous cannibal who thrives on the blood of mass murder.
Did you do this?
Holy shit!
He may not look it, but Kirby is a powerhouse. He possesses incredible strength, speed, durability, and an arsenal stranger than an average day in Florida.
His trademark power is his inhale ability, which sucks almost everything in with a powerful vortex. With it, he can clear out everything from a quick meal to an acre of forest in a matter of seconds.
Plus, Kirby's body is malleable, allowing him to stretch his mouth and inhale larger objects, though he does have trouble wrapping his mouth around extremely large and heavy things.
Like my dick!
Kirby weighs practically nothing, allowing him to inflate his body and fly like a sentient balloon. He can also traverse the skies and outer space using his personal vehicle, the Warp Star,
which he can call up at any time on speed dial. No, really, he uses a cell phone. Somebody get me that number. I tried 1-800-PINK-RIDE, but it was something else.
The Warp Star is Kirby's primary means of transportation through the universe and can fly at speeds faster than light. It is forged of Kirby's own energy, so while delicate, should it be destroyed, Kirby can easily create a new one on his own, making the cell phone kind of pointless.
I'd be happy to take that phone off of his hands, though I'm a bit iffy on standing anywhere near that star-driving balloon marshmallow. Look at him! He doesn't even care! He's a monster!
It's about to get even worse. Guess what just happened to that poor creature? See, when Kirby swallows a victim, they don't exactly die. Turns out Kirby's stomach is, in fact, an entirely separate and endless dimension of reality.
So he never feels full. Talk about getting your money's worth at an all-you-can-eat buffet, though.
Kirby can trap thousands of victims in this abyss. Then, he can actually enter his own stomach dimension and draw from his captive's power using his copy ability.
How in the hell does he, swallow himself?
He likely projects an astral image of himself within the dimension which can act on the physical plane.
Sure. Anyway, with the copy ability, Kirby's form and power change based on what he's eating. By devouring an enemy with a mallet, he can become Hammer Kirby, a master of whack-a-mole.
Fire Kirby can unleash a torrent of flame and survive all manner of heat. Ice Kirby freezes foes solid. Wheel Kirby is fast enough to drive around the entire Kingdom of Dreamland in under 2 seconds, though who knows how he can see where he's going.
There's Mike Kirby, whose singing talent is apparently so awful, everything that hears it dies. Like Wiz at karaoke night with the ladies.
Yeah, hey!
Stone Kirby is nearly indestructible, and Sword Kirby is a master with a blade. He can even fire sword beams, which can cut through anything without mercy. Damn! But that's not all. He can pour a ton of energy into the blade and make it grow into the powerful Ultra Sword.
Fighter Kirby is a master martial artist, and by inhaling a miracle fruit, he becomes Hypernova Kirby, capable of devouring worlds. Last but not least, by absorbing his own Warp Star, Kirby can create his ultimate weapon, the Star Rod, a magical staff powered by dreams and capable of destroying evil. And most of the moon.
The only problem with Kirby's copy ability is they don't last. One bad hit and there it goes.
But even without an added ability, Kirby is remarkably tough. He's powerful enough to crack a planet in half, fast enough to run on water, And strong enough to throw a monster 30 times his size on a frying pan all the way to the sun, circled the burning star, and returned to Kirby's feet with a perfectly cooked monster.
I think that might be the most ridiculous feat we've ever seen on Death Battle. But he's not just strong. He's so tough that he was barely phased after being crushed under thousands of tons of pressure, and effortlessly survived an explosion massive enough to eclipse the entire world.
He's achieved all of this despite being only 8 inches tall.
See, it's not the size of the monster, it's how he throws a fucking humongous frying pan into the sun and back.
Well, Kirby does have one crucial flaw. He's a baby and has yet to fully mature as a Star Warrior.
Yeah, he's not too bright, so he's not gonna be whipping up any genius strategies mid-fight. Fortunately, he's powerful enough to get away with it. Kirby is the most adorably terrifying thing in the world.
True terror is something unpredictable, unstoppable, and dreadfully deceiving.
A perfect description for the pink monstrosity known as Majin Buu. Majin Buu is a fat pink man-sized baby thing with enough power to destroy a planet, and I assume he's made of some sort of bubblegum, probably Big League Chew.
Buu has existed since the dawn of time, but was only discovered 5 million years ago by the nefarious wizard Bibbidi. Bibbidi released Majin Buu on a helpless universe, intent on destroying everything. After annihilating hundreds of planets, Bibbidi set his sights on Earth, sending Buu ahead in a sealed capsule just waiting to be released.
But then Bibbidi got himself killed before he could get to Earth and release the Pink Terror. But no worries, the weird lizard wizard thing had a backup plan in the form of a magic clone named Bobbidi. Yes, clone, not son, that was a mistranslation. So Bibbidi, Bobbidi, and Buu, put them together and what do you get?
A Disney lawsuit.
Anyway, the doppelganger Bobbidi set out on a quest to recover Buu and complete Bibbidi's plan.
Eventually, Bobbidi found Buu and opened the monster's shell. But turns out there was a slight defect, and Buu was...
a complete idiot!
Is this the great Majin Buu? Are you positive?
Buu is the equivalent of a man-sized toddler with the power of 1 billion nuclear warheads.
Talk about your terrible twos. Buu has a ridiculous arsenal for killing worlds. He can fly, shoot lasers, destroy cities by breathing too hard, and can fire a beam from his head penis that turns people into candy.
Boomstick, that's not his genitals, it's his... well, actually I don't know what it is. Which brings me to his strangest ability, his whole body in general. Whatever he's made of, it's magic in nature. Buu's body can be pulled, stretched, or even ripped apart with no negative effects.
He can even pull entire slabs from his belly and use his own flesh as a weapon. This is just getting stranger and stranger.
Yes, and he apparently does feel pain, though it seems to please him, like some sort of combat masochist. Fortunately, his body can regenerate almost instantly.
He can be blasted to smithereens and reform himself in seconds. He's practically invincible.
Buu can mimic any key attack after seeing it in action only once. This is how he learned Goku's Kamehameha Wave and Supreme Kai's instantaneous movement teleport. But his copying prowess goes even further. He can physically absorb other people, transforming his mind and body.
Yes, come to me!
That's the most disturbing thing I have ever seen.
Each version of Buu has a different personality based on whom he's absorbed. Fat Buu is cheerful and childlike due to absorbing the carefree Grand Supreme Kai. But then there's his original and most dangerous form, Kid Buu.
He's so tiny! He's like a little kid in MC Hammer Pants. This can't seriously be his deadliest form.
Kid Buu is pure rage incarnate. He can get so angry, he's capable of tearing holes in the fabric of reality just by screaming.
Or if he's fed up with whatever planet he's on, he'll just blow it to bits with his planet burst attack.
In a universe chock full of planet busters, Majin Buu is one of the strongest. He has destroyed entire galaxies by systematically obliterating each planet one by one over time.
He's defeated most of Dragon Ball Z's most powerful characters, including Vegeta, Gotenks, and Gohan.
He one-shot the King of the Demon Realm and easily bested the Supreme Kais,
who are like the gods of other gods, so needless to say, Buu is pretty friggin' strong.
But he's also extremely cocky, caring little about strategy or personal safety. And while his regenerative ability seems to make him indestructible, Buu is one of the only Dragon Ball characters whose body has been visibly affected by ordinary bullets.
And while being able to destroy planets, his body's not tough enough to tank the explosion, forcing him to regenerate from a mess of pink particles.
Despite having the mind of a child and a body of Play-Doh, Majin Buu might just be the deadliest villain in Dragon Ball history.
Make it big.
Alright, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all.
But first, if you like Dragon Ball, make sure you check this out.
Super Saiyan God Goku, he's my best friend.
Then why do you hate me, Buster?
What?
My Super Saiyan God form would eat Superman for lunch, like a delicious muffin. That's right, I'm talking to you, Ben Singer. Bet you can't even sing. We see them, Ben. They're very angry. We see the comments. We see everything.
I don't want you anymore.
What?
Merry Christmas.
You too can own one of these totally not possessed limited edition pop vinyl figures exclusively at Funimation.com. Click the link below and use the code DBZScrewAttack for 10% off only at Funimation.com. But right now, it's time for our death battle! No way! Did that seriously just happen?
Yep, oddly enough, Kirby's strength, speed, and durability matched and surpassed Boo's. Yes, Boo has more destructive capability, but Kirby's inhale and copy ability let him absorb and rebound anything that could have killed him.
And Kirby's no slouch when it comes to power. He tanked a planet-sized explosion without a scratch, when the same kind of blast turns Boo into mush. And remember the frying pan thing?
Popstar is approximately the same size as the planet Shiverstar, which is actually a post-apocalyptic Earth. This means Popstar's gravity and escape velocity must be similar to that of Earth's. Throwing the giant acid monster Popon up to the sun means Kirby threw at least 3.5 tons over 25,000 miles per hour. And that's not even counting the giant frying pan or the return trip.
And Kirby's Warp Star moves faster than light, a speed Boo has never had to combat before. But Boomstick, Boo could have teleported away from the Planet Burst Ball, right?
Well, his instantaneous movement has limits in extreme situations, such as when he didn't use it when a similar giant ball of murder was killing him at the end of Dragon Ball Z.
Boo just couldn't stomach this fight.
The winner is Kirby.
Next time on Death Battle.
Have an idea for a death battle? Leave it in the comments below.
Want to win a copy of this episode's script signed by Wiz and yours truly? Well, scroll down to the Gleam widget below and enter to win.
Thank you for watching.